On the left? 1, 2, 3, 4, between 4 and 5 on the left. Oh, yes, she is. Look how many braids Amy has.
Yeah.
You lucky. Should have got one of those battery operated fans. Yeah.
We should have one of those breaks. We're on our own fan.
How much is left, Claudia?
Okay.
Please say it's half right now. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Have you ever finished a job and then stood back and looked at it with pride and satisfaction? Most people want to be able to look back at the choices they've made and feel great dignity. We have all faced important decisions in our lives, and everyone graduating tonight should be commended on their choice to stay in school. The most important choices in our young lives are yet to come. The future is wide open, and we can do anything we wish. We now have the foundation to build upon. This is the starting point for the rest of our lives. Soon we will go our separate ways, and our lives will be very different from here on out. We are adults now, and have to be responsible for our actions. We must make choices for ourselves, and it is important for us to realize that we only possess the building blocks of life. But through our graduation, we have created a strong foundation in which to build upon. wish for each one of us is to make good choices in the future. On behalf of my class, I wish to thank our officers, Chrissy Jarrett, Matt Rosendahl, Carissa Johnson, and Laura Ashley, for their genuine dedication to our class. And many thanks to the faculty for their commitment to education. On a personal note, I wish to thank my mom, dad, and sister Susan for their love and kindness over the years. But most importantly, I would like to thank God for providing me with my talents that I possess. In conclusion, I would like to read a passage written by Woodrow Wilson. We grow great by dreams. All big men are dreamers. They see things in a soft haze of a spring day, or in the red fire of a long winter's evening. Some of us let these great dreams die, but others nourish and protect them, nurse them through bad days until they bring them to sunrise, and the light which comes always to those who sincerely hope that their dreams do come true. Thank you.
Congratulations. By accepting your diploma today, you acknowledge that you have surpassed the academic standards set before you. You have cared enough about yourself to successfully complete 13 years of school. That's quite an accomplishment. Before I deliver my infinite words of wisdom, let me tell you about some of the things that went into the writing of this speech. I've been thinking about what was that?
We heard.
I've been thinking about what to convey for weeks. I envisioned myself up here and tried to think of all the things that I should have heard 14 years ago. One night, I called a friend of mine, Dr. Sue McIntyre, my English professor at UW-Eau Claire. We discussed my situation, and she gave me the names of a couple of authors whose writings dealt with change and adaptation. I called a colleague of mine, whom I often talk with in times like these. After a long discussion about various topics, he told me to just start writing. I called my father, who after rambling on for a while, told me that I needed to stress lifelong learning and education. His advice was, when they get out there, they've got to have something to sell. He's a retired economics teacher. The next day I went to the library, checked out the books that were suggested, plus a few more that the librarian found would be helpful, and read them all thoroughly. I went to Mr. Oliva, received some final words of instruction, and borrowed his books on public speaking. After all of this excellent reading and good advice, I was still troubled about where to start. I wanted to say something profound, something that would make you all discover some deeper realization of life. As I thought back on my own graduation day, I began to understand there may be nothing that I could say that would make a difference. I can remember the day, my parents, my grandparents, even a joke that my 8th grade social studies teacher told me, but I couldn't remember anything about the graduation address. I was too busy looking forward to my narrow view of the future. I didn't want to be troubled by someone giving me irrelevant advice. After numerous jumbled thoughts, sound advice, and inspirational reading, I took the advice to just begin writing. Mr. Stark, you were right again. The thoughts that kept eluding me finally emerged. As my pen moved faster over the paper, a single phrase kept running through my head. To thine own self be true. I'm not sure who said it first, or the interpretation that they expected to go along with it. I've heard this phrase often and in many settings. As you hear the future, may you remember this day fondly. This is my idea of what it means. You will always have yourself. As you look around the room tonight, you'll be seeing some of these people for the last time. Your life is changing, so are theirs. You find yourself on one of the many paths leading out of unity. Some paths cross, others do not. Some lead back here occasionally, some never do. Some paths are easily followed, some are overgrown with frustration. Some paths lead to distant lands and great adventure. Some will end too soon. Remember these people as your friends. The thine own self be true means what you will do, that you will do your best to become your best. To follow your heart and follow your dreams to wherever they will take you. To take pride in your accomplishments and learn from your mistakes. To never settle for what is expected of you by others, but to do the unexpected. To always be true and honest with yourself, even when it's painful. To see the future through your own eyes, not the eyes of others. To believe in yourself and strive to achieve the goals you will set. To never give up on yourself. Thank you for giving me this time. I wish you all the good future I can. Have a wonderful life.
Sounds like it doesn't. This whole speech was talking about how he wrote a speech. So how about that? I don't know until you try writing them, I guess. That feels wonderful. So when did you change hair colors?
A couple weeks ago.
Weeks ago. Your sisters do that?
Lisa does.
Lisa did that? Oh, it's her color?
You're going to be looking weird. He's going to be graduating in a minute. Then y'all won't have no more to go.
I'll be graduating in 4 years.
4 years? That long? That's a
Get the shine out. That kind of glare in the lens.
Did you see that one from my house?
What?
Did you see the one from my house?
Oh, that.
One with the
Doncha?
geese? Yeah.
No, I didn't. I'm surprised he didn't drop it in the water.
He didn't take videotape him. I did.
You did? I'll have to watch it. Oops, a little out of focus.
Mr. Lund and Mr. Turner, it gives me great pleasure to present the 1998 senior class. Christine Ann Sloper. Carrie Lynn Ellison.
Andrew Pieces rolls an extra if they go back.
Carissa Joy Johnson. Jennifer Marie Kerber.
Yeah, they're kind of out of order. Keep you guessing.
Kara Beth Dupont. Laura Elizabeth Ashley. Christine Ann Jarrett.
Nobody's yelled so far. Wait till Lisa gets there.
Yeah.
Jacob Allen Schmidt.
She's gonna be embarrassed.
Matthew James Smith.
My cousin Johnny is the second one.
Justin Joseph Woodworth. Jonathan M. Volgren.
You gonna yell for him?
Yeah, let's yell.
Yo, hey, Jim.
John Johnson. Chantel Maria Johnson.
Lisa knows what's coming. He's kind of smiling.
Yeah.
He's black side.
Melissa Morgan. Nicholas Johnson.
Nice legs.
Jared Lehman.
No. Depends on if their parents will.
Philip Strady.
Cheap way to roll. This has been a class thing.
Heather Lee Ogren. Rochelle Marie Livingston. Lisa Marie Spring. Deborah Jean Heller. Autumn Marie Livingston. Tiffany Bratt. Bev Nelson. Ryan Jones.
Knowing he was like at the party.
Matt Rosendahl.
How's he gonna get up there?
Lance Otto.
He can't even move after school. Musical
He like did something, right?
surgery probably, or
Paul Bainbridge.
I'm supposed to go up to what a way to have your picture.
Terry Joe Ankrum. Lisa Marie Nelson.
And the friends.
We have our own cheering squad down there.
Susan Sun.
She's so excited she wants to cheer everybody.
Ryan Lynn Carey. Jenny Judeas. Wendy Ray Trump. Arnie Dojan.
Jake's friend.
Sarah Appleholm. Brandon Scheuer. Don Van Gundy. Andrew Arnold. Travis Norland. John Bickerstaff.
what does that sound?
Jesse Carlson.
Girls don't do people.
Michelle Karshbaum. Gina Johnson. Dana Lou Sabola. John Peacock.
Stop it. Shorts, aren't they?
Phil Anderson.
Must have been there.
Jason Strulzig.
But they're comfortable. Yeah. Comfortable than we are. Although maybe not.
Jesse Bell Duncan. Katie Ann Beagle.
You guys gonna grow up to be cheerleaders?
We're just going for the girls.
Travis Charles Boglin. Nathan Joseph Steele.
Hey, fair enough. 25 minutes. Oh, that wing is right.
Joshua James Bramlett.
When they roll up, right?
Tisha Marie Shar.
She handed him something, he stuck it in his pocket. Did you see that?
Kimberly Joy Swantek.
Took her hand, handed her something in his pocket.
And you think you're having fun, you should be up here. Jennifer Adrienne White. Jason Andrew Anderson.
He handed him something too.
That's what he's having out.
Lucas Virgil Pepper. Kevin James Hamish. Nicholas Roy Patterson.
No, you don't cheer like we do that.
Jason Norlander.
No, that was a good one.
Jason Clark Peterson. Roy Douglas Fiedler. Luke Sheridan Becker. Nathan Bowers. Charles Cotting. Miriam Olette. Philippe Carvalho. Sofia Garcia.
You're right, that did look like a fun. I think it is. Should be behind the bleachers in 10 minutes. It's pretty sick in the badge again.
Want to say something special about these two young individuals. Philippe is an exchange student from Brazil, and Sofia is an exchange student from Mexico. They have graced our presence this year. We have had lots of fun this year with them. We have had a great time. They have been an excellent addition to the class this year. We give them a special tribute because not only have they learned the American language, they have learned an awful lot from their classmates. Congratulations to both. Couple of quick reminders for you before we present the class. There will be a reception that will be held in the middle school elementary cafeteria for family and friends after tonight's commencement program. And also we will be taking a class picture of this entire group right after the ceremony. We'll be able to clear some chairs out and take care of that right away. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Unity School District, on behalf of the staff, the faculty, and the administration, I would like to present the class of 1998.